Hey guys, it's me again, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you enjoyed every bit of it. I hope you spent wonderful time with your friends and family and your loved ones. I had a very good weekend myself. It was a very lazy weekend, but I had a good one nonetheless. It was too hot to do anything around here. It got to 100 degrees this weekend, heat index around here, and I've said that before, and it's worth saying again. That is too hot. That is too hot for chickens to lay eggs. I hope you guys had a good weekend, stayed safe, stayed hydrated, stayed happy. Tink's back here somewhere. I don't know if you can see her or not. And Link is under the tripod. I wanted to share a story with you guys today. I shared a story about gnats the other day, and I had something happen to me this morning that I'd like to share with you. I went to a local store this morning after I dropped the kid off from school, and I was walking down the aisles in this local store, and I glanced to the side, and I got like a peripheral of somebody, and then I glanced again, and when I looked, this person was turned backwards. I was looking, they were turned backwards. No, they were standing facing away from me. I could see the back of their head, and when I saw the back of their head, it automatically popped. I think I know this. I know this person. I know this. Do you ever do that, like you're out at the store or grocery store, or you're at an event or something, and there's a huge crowd of people, and you see a person and you think, I know that person. So I walked towards them, and anybody that knows me, anybody that knows that's a friend of mine, if I love you, I will be silly, or I'll joke with you, or I'll pick on you, or I'll call you names. I'll say, hey dummy, what are you up to, or what are you doing, goober, and not even think two things about it. So this guy was turned around, and let's just say I thought he was Bob, to keep names, innocent. What am I doing? To keep, just somebody may not want their name mentioned, but anyway, so I thought this was Bob turned away from me, right? I walk up to him, and I tapped him on the shoulder, and I said, hey Bob, what are you up to? And the guy turns around, and to my embarrassment, which it takes a lot to embarrass me, it wasn't Bob. And I thought, well, I'll just say I'm sorry, and I'll turn around and go about my merry way. I said, I'm sorry, sir. I thought you were somebody else. To my surprise, the gentleman, who was about my age, I think he was probably even a little older than Bob, said, do you always address your friends as dummies? I'm like, no. Sometimes I call them other names. And just looked at him and just laughed. Well, I go to turn and walk away, and I hear him under his breath say, I don't need friends like that. If you was my friend, I'd slap you. You slap me? What? Okay, here's the deal. I give friends nicknames. I am silly with them. I'll poke them. I'll laugh with them. I'll tickle them. I'll do everything in the world. That's just how I've always been. It's all good-hearted fun, and there's nothing, I mean nothing by it. It's just like pet names and stuff. So I'm like, okay, this dude just said he would slap me if I was his friend, and called him a dummy. So I'm like, whatever, fine. Slag it off. Done, whatever. So I go and I finish my shopping, and I think, oh, well, that's done with it. And I'm like, okay, it's a good thing, please, keep me from just saying anything stupid. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to let it go off my shoulders, in with the good, out with the bad. And I go up to the self-checkout line at the store, and I'm checking out. Well, my card would not work in this checkout line. Now, I've had problems at the store with these checkout things before, and sometimes the little checkout reader's broke, sometimes my card little swipey thing's worn out, whatever. So I was like, the cashier was like, okay, well, just wait just a second, and I'll run it through the main thing, and just stand here, and just wait just a second, and I'll be back. I'm like, okay, so I'm standing there, and I'm sure there's other cash registers that are empty through this place, or I'm sure that there's other self-serve cash registers. I'm sitting there waiting for the cashier to come, and it couldn't have taken more than 2 or 3 minutes. And I hear somebody breathing heavy standing behind me waiting. And I'm thinking, okay, what in the world's going on? Somebody's mad because it's not even my fault that my card wouldn't go through the stupid machine. I turned around and guess what? It's the Not Bob standing behind me. And he could have went to any other cash register. And I swear that he was there just to be mad at me. He wanted to be upset with me for something else because he thought I was an awful person. So the Not Bob was standing behind me. And it just... And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Well, maybe if you treated people better and didn't call them names, that stuff tends to come back to people. Really? Seriously? Are you serious? I don't know you. This is a small town, and I still don't know you. You just must have been having a bad day. So the cashier comes back. I get on my bags. And I get ready, and I'm leaving. I'm going to walk out the door. I'm not going to say anything to Not Bob because he's got his own thing going on. He needs Jesus to touch him or something. And I walked off, and as I'm walking off, I can hear behind me the Not Bob saying, or to the cashier or somebody saying, people like that, they just don't have any, they just don't care about other people's, if they're in a hurry, if they're nice, they just don't care. And I just left. I was so tempted to go back in there and say something to Not Bob. Go back in there and pray for him or do something. Because, people, you can't do that. Now, I know we all have bad days. And trust me, brothers and sisters, I have bad days. But, here's the deal. If you can't even be nice to strangers, if you can't even go up to somebody in a line and wait patiently without something coming out of your mouth, then you need to just go home and just meditate or do some yoga or eat you some ice cream, something. Because if everything in this world makes you that upset, you just don't need to be, you just need to go in someplace for a little while and just take a deep breath. There's a lot of people that's got a lot of bad problems going on in this world and would not have handled either one of those situations like Not Bob. So Not Bob, if you're out there and you see this, I hope you are in a better mood. I hope nobody else patted you on the back. I hope you're happier. When you got home, somebody had bought you a present or something to make you smile. You were in a mood, and I probably didn't help it. But you know what? People, I'm telling you, and I love y'all. I love you. I tell you what, though, even when I have been in a horrible, awful mood, you just got to try to be nice to each other. Treat each other how you want to be treated. Because somebody may be going through something and you look at them and you think, oh my gosh, they have just made me so mad. But you just either need to walk away or you need to say, can I help you with something? Or is there anything you need? What's the matter? Nature, you just don't need to jump back at them and be mean to them or rude to them. Because I was acting nice. The whole time I was very respectful. I was very nice. I didn't say anything mean. I even got in the car and I said, Lord help Not Bob, because he knows not what he does. You got to be that way with people like that. And when you're like that, you have to be that way with people you deal with. When you're in a bad mood, you have to look at them and think, they don't know what's going on with me. I either need to tell them what's going on, or I need to just keep my mouth, like the whole adage, if you ain't got nothing else to say, don't say it at all. But anyway, that was my adventure this morning as I went and did my shopping. And I know I'm sure I've probably smarted off somebody or made somebody angry or made somebody mad at some point. And if I have, I apologize. Or I will apologize. Or I apologize to you. If anybody watching, I made you mad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I hope y'all enjoyed my little rant. I'm trying to do more and more every day. Now that school and stuff's in full swing, and got a little extra time on my hands. Hopefully this will be maybe not a daily thing, but 2 or 3 times a week. Today, here's the question. Have you ever had anything like that happen to you? Do you call your friends silly nicknames and stuff? And, you know, are you a friend that loves and hugs on everybody and just real nice to them? Or do you kind of just, you know, you love somebody, you kind of just jab at them and pick on them and have a good time with them like that, like I do? Or comment below. Let me know how you handle your friends. Or let me know how you would have handled not Bob. You know, let me know. And, of course, like the video, share my videos, subscribe to my channel. Try to get your friends, family to subscribe to my channel. You know, I want to see this channel grow. And hopefully, the more it grows, the more things I'll be able to do. I am going to go, and I'm going to finish my day here at my lovely home. Again, if not Bob's out there, man, I'm sorry. You're not a dummy. I love you guys. Wish you the best. Hopefully see you around tomorrow or day after tomorrow with another video. If sooner, maybe today. If something else happens, I'll get on here and I'll tell you about it. But I appreciate you guys. You're my fans. And I love you. Bye.